Alright, let's turn you off. Let's put you in. And slide my phone into my breast pocket. I'm going to start this Saturday off. Good afternoon everyone. Today is Saturday and I usually don't tend to vlog on a Saturday, hence it's been a while since I've been vlogging anyhow. But I figured I take my camera with me of course, take you guys with me and go outside. Today is normally the day that I visit my mother in the nursing home where she lives. But after that, since the weather is pretty awesome, I want to show you guys. If you can see that through the blinds. The weather is such awesome that I packed my camera, and after I visited my mother, I will be going on a little trip through our park, and I think you might enjoy it. Now there's actually one more thing I kind of want to talk about. I want to try and see if I can do something similar with my vlogs, like Nourish by Nature and Let's Press Record, mixing up me talking with just some footage with a musical track played under. You can call me a copycat for that. There's someone giving me a message there. You might call me a copycat on that, but I love watching their vlogs because of that. It does make a great mix in certain things, so I want to try that out and see if it makes sense for me too. So I just had a nice little visit to my mother, and right now I'm waiting for the bus to arrive. That will take me back to close to my home and to the park that's close by there. So stay tuned, we'll be back in a sec. So I have arrived to the park, and for those my fairly new subscribers, I'm going to show you guys around a bit. I just showed you a little bit around the first little entrance of the park, but there's a lot of pesky flies around. Not people, there's a lot of people around too, but basically that's because it's just beautiful weather. A lot of flies around, and I actually had a chance to take some photos of a rabbit running around here. I couldn't get it on film, but I'll show you the pictures that I took of it. But I wasn't expecting that to happen. Usually rabbits don't run around here very much, so. But I'll continue the journey with you guys. I think I showed you guys most of the park, and actually, to be honest, I checked the roads on the main course of the park, and it seems like these roads are pretty well built for pennyboarding. Unfortunately, I don't own a pennyboard, but this one is for Sarah and Jura, or even Mike and Brittany from Let's Press Record. If you ever have a chance of visiting Rotterdam, I'd love to take you guys here, because I do think you're gonna love the paths here for pennyboarding. So a couple of years back, I did a vlog around, I think it was my birthday, I think it was called Weird Statues in the Park. Awkward thing is, these things are still around, look. I still don't have a clue on what they're about, so. Right, I'm pretty close to the end of the park, but there's one thing I still want to show you guys. It's a little bit further up from what I showed you just yet, so bear with me. Also, a few years back I did a vlog called Dr. Stepping Stone, kind of a pun to Dr. Livingstone, and I came across certain parts in the park that were not blocked off, but had the path ending in some sort of cobblestone things. And I just got here. These things are all covered in grass. I thought I'd do the stepping stone thing again, but I'm kind of afraid that I might lose my step or something while crossing it, so I'm gonna skip it. So there was actually one little weird thing I noticed while I was strolling through the park. The last lake / pond that you saw actually had the fountain on, and in the park there are more places, as I showed you, that normally also have a fountain on, but they didn't have it on, so kind of weird. Not sure why, but it's summer, so usually they are on. Maybe because the canoe thing was on. They have a little sports center where you can rent a canoe or a water bike and go over the water, but not sure why they were off on the one I showed you as last. I'm home, sweaty. I managed to do my groceries. I can be proud of myself. I managed to do 13,744 steps. And now it's time for food, glorious food. So, food was awesome. And I also had some passion fruit ice cream from this container. It's really nice. It's a bit, how do I call it, tangy, soury, but yeah, it was good. So today has been a really fun day. I really enjoyed walking through the park and show you guys a lot around. I might have missed a few spots, but if you really want to see them back, I did quite a few vlogs at the end of 2011 and the beginning and around 2012. If you want to check them out, I'll link one of them, because I don't have them in the playlist if I remember correctly. I'll link one of them and you can go from there, or you can either go to my channel. You can sort them from oldest to newest, and you'll probably find them way quicker that way. But before I want to end, there's one thing I want to talk about. For quite some time, I've been watching daily vloggers like Noticed by Nature, Let's Press Record, and there are some other ones that I've watched quite some time. But the thing is, recently the tingle has come back for me to actually want to go and do daily vlogs again, or at least on weekdays or something like that. It kind of mixes up. I did it in 2012 on the weekdays because I didn't have a job at the time, but it's always happened that whenever I don't have a job, I have the ability to do almost daily vlogs, and as soon as I have a job, I don't seem to have time to do it. And last February I got a new job, which I really enjoy, but that's kind of a killer for the daily vlogs that I had in mind, at least to do, because I usually work 36 to 40 hours a week, and including the travel time I have from home to work and back, it's taking up a lot of time, and I don't always have the opportunity to vlog. Also, I signed a contract saying that I could not film or photograph inside of the building that I work. So that's basically the first problem I have with wanting to return to daily vlogging. Second one is the camera I've been using. Today my battery nearly died, and that's a thing of the past few months. The camera I'm still using is an old sports camera. It does do 1080p and good quality audio, but as it is a sports camera, it has no opportunity to zoom in, and it also has a built-in battery, and if that starts to die, then it's pretty much over. So I want to ask you guys if you have any tips for me, either camera wise or more specifically still doing daily vlogs, but in combination with a full-time job. If you have any tips on either side, I'd love to hear from you guys. So it's time for me to end the vlog. I hope you guys liked it. If you did, I want to ask you guys to please leave a thumbs up. And if you have any tips, as I asked you in the last part, leave them in the comments or on Facebook or Twitter, wherever you find this video back. And if you want to see more, as I said, I'll link at least one video in the description box. And I'll also want to advise you, if you want more vlogs from me, then you should subscribe. Easy as that. Thank you all for watching, and until next time.